It's time for Tip of the Week. You'll never get anywhere without our help. It's Tip of the Week. And Tip of the Week this week is, well, originally I went to a website called experttabletennis.com / best table tennis bat for beginners.
Massive bat. Big old bat.
Well, they actually said, don't get a big old bat.
Oh.
Yeah, he was very specific about it. He said, you don't want to get too big a bat because it'll be too heavy and you won't be able to lift it. No, he didn't say it. But he did say it was too heavy to be, they get unwieldy. Because there's a lot about, you've got to be able to get the spin on the ball, haven't you? And there's a lot of wrist flick. So he doesn't want you to get too big a one.
You're not using a tennis bat, are you?
Well, you might be. You don't know. If you're new to table tennis, then maybe you've not seen it before. You might bring a squash racket.
Let's see where this tip might be going.
Yeah. Well, no. So this was my original look. And actually, I found that this website was actually quite good. It was quite a good it was very definitive about a lot of what not to buy, which is useful as well because a lot of it was like the stuff you see in Sports Direct, where you see there's a pro table tennis player's face on it. Let's get that one. And he said that those ones are almost always the worst because he said something like that is hiding away the rubber, and he wants to see the rubber. He said if you can't see the rubber, don't buy a bat. That was his real tip. Yeah. So actually a good tip, but I found the article eventually was completely useless because his first recommendation for bats to buy was the Eastfield all-round table tennis bat. And his comment on this was, "This is by far my favourite table tennis bat for beginners. After all, I spent 2 years of my life designing and creating it." You just advertising your own products, you bastard.
Don't get it too big, don't get too small, get just right.
Eastfield all-round table tennis bat right. you little... So instead I went to the WikiHow because I thought it'd be good. So wikihow.com, play ping pong / table tennis. A lot of their advice was quite good, but their initial advice was find someone to play with, ideally someone who isn't aggressively competitive. So don't play with John McEnroe is what they're trying to say. I think that's quite good advice, actually.
That's good advice in anything.
It's good advice for life, isn't it? Don't play with somebody who's aggressively competitive.
If you're going to the deli counter, don't go to one that's aggressively competitive.
Don't go with somebody who's aggressively competitive. They'll get all the best meats. But they also said, if your hand-eye coordination is more on par with a 3-legged blind dog, this is an exact quote, by the way, you might want to start by practicing against a wall and getting familiar with how the ball and paddle work together.
You know, like a dog might.
Like a 3-legged dog might.
Who has no hands.
What sort of advice is that?
Also, 3-legged dogs normally quite well coordinated.
They genuinely are because they have to be. Like when you've got 4 legs.
Because they've only got 3 legs.
When you've got 4 legs, you do what you want. 3 legs, you've got to compensate for the slope, haven't you? So enjoy your tip and get better at table tennis. You'll never get anywhere without our help. It's Tip of the Week.